The 1989 Cubby Awards were selected through a carefully orchestrated screening process by members of the WGN News Sports Department.
Dunstan.
Votes were tabulated under the auspices of the accounting firm of Swindle, Crook & Gotcha in downtown Chicago. In the case of deadlines, a tie-breaking vote was cast by a sports expert of impeccable character.
Are you kidding? Sports? I know all about sports, and especially baseball. Boy, I tell you, there's nothing better than watching that last chucker as the ball goes through the hoop right there on the ice. I tell you, I love it. I love it. And the winner is Dawson. Who's Dawson?
The decisions of our sports experts are final. Well, with a few exceptions.
Dear Dan, I've spent a lot of time in the off-season thinking and dreaming of the coveted Cubby Award. I came close to winning the Rookie of the Year award in 1988. That was a great thrill. And of course, winning the division title with the Cubs last year was even a bigger thrill. But if I could only win one of those Cubby Awards, well, that would be certainly the highlight of my career so far. Your buddy, Mark Grace. P.S. Thanks for your consideration. Why don't you and your wife go celebrate a night on the town on me?
Well, imagine that guy. Just because he works for us during the season, he thinks he can get even a home run by the Wild thing wasn't enough to take the prize in this category, the most dramatic performance by a hitter. Geez, it's Mark Grace. He stepped up against the Mets in the 9th inning of a tie game on July 30th. It wasn't tied for long.
1 ball, no strikes. We have a fast man at second base in Jerome Walton. The pitch. There's a drive way back. What might be? Cubs win! Cubs win! Cubs win! Green hits a home run into the right field bleachers. He's circling the bases. Listen to this crowd. Holy cow! Did he ever whack that one? Holy cow! Look at him at the dugout. The agony of defeat compared to the ecstasy of victory.
This is probably the best-looking trophy I've ever had. It comes attached with the Cubby Bear. Thank you. Is it most dramatic? Is that what it was?
Most dramatic?
Well, accidents will happen. I thank you. If I'd have known I was going to get one of these, I'd have done it a few more times. That's for sure. But thank you much. This means a lot to me. It'll go right on the TV.
Very modest when it comes to his accomplishments, Mark Grace, and a generous young man, too, as well. We'll take a break now, but there's much ball at arguing. If you don't believe it, just ask Jerry Crawford. As far as player altercations go, the best one of '89, far and away, happened on June 4th in St. Louis.
1 out in the inning, Mark Grace, the hitter. And Grace spins around, and now he's going after DePino. The bench is empty. Grace and DePino on the bottom of the pile here. Guerrero trying to get back into the fray. You can see Joe West holding him back.
Had 3 contenders here, and the first one belonged again to Mitch Williams against the Padres, trying to protect the 2-run lead. He never had to throw a pitch. Carmelo Martinez was out by a yard at second base. Managers, catchers, hitters, and even base runners, no one seems to know where the ball's headed when Mitch Williams is preparing to throw it. Our next contender is a product of Rick Sutcliffe's veteran guile. Against Houston, not much more than a lob throw here, but he put it right on Bill Doran's arm for the out. Grace never had to move the glove on the toss by Rick Sutcliffe. And how about Rick Rona, September 4th in New York? A foul pop over near the Cubs dugout. Rona hit the dirt, but made the play. You know Ryne Sandberg's in here. Rhino now working on a streak of 90 consecutive games without an error. Can he get to the tough ones? I'd say he can. Not many players even reach this ball, much less throw the guy out. But Ryne Sandberg did it. In that very same game, Mark Grace came through on a pop fly. Mark's bat sometimes overshadows his defense, but he's become a solid citizen at first base. Very confident in his ability, as you'll see here against the Dodgers.
We're ready for the first pitch of the ball game. Alfredo Griffin, he bunts it. Mark Grace grabs it, and he tags him out. He tags him out, and they're arguing about it. There's a bouncing ball. He throws to the plate, and he is out trying to score. Boy, oh boy, Mark Grace took a gamble, and it worked.
But the winner of the 1989 Cubby Award for Best Defensive Play by an Infielder is Sean Dunston. The Cubs leading the Mets 6-5, 2 on, 1 out in the top of the 9th inning, July 28th.
There he goes. Look at his high fly ball. It's going to drop, baby. Great catch by Dunston. Try for the double. Cubs win. Cubs win. Cubs win. Holy cow. Dunston made the play with his back to the infield. Look at the scene out there in left field. He bounced and throws to Grace in time. Look at Don Jimmy. They're going crazy.
We're adamant in this category. The absolute, unquestionable, and definitive winner here, August 29th against the Astros. The Cubs were beat
Out barehanded pickup.
9-0 after 5. What happened afterward was the Cubs' entire season in microcosm.
Big chop off the plate. Portugal backing down off the mound. Barehanded pickup, and he throws it away. The run will score, and Dunston's on his way to second. So the Cubs pick up a run. He lines it into right center for a base hit. Another run will score. Young overruns the ball, but Ramos hangs on at first. An RBI single for Domingo Ramos. It's 9-2.
There's a drive in the center field. Way back. Might be. Hit it! A 9-4 game. The second home run McLendon has hit in 2 days. Line drive right field. Another run will score. As Smith rifled a single to right. 9-5 now. Base hit in the right field. One run in. Another man going to third. And 9-6. And now the tie runs at the plate. Base hit. A base hit on the first pitch. And McLendon drives in his third run of the day. His 35th of the year. And it's a 9-7 game now. One base hit. One run in. There's another runner going to be held up. 9-8. There's a fly ball. Should tie it up. Tagging up. Scoring easily. The game is tied. Our bleacher fan with that chart is down to what I said before. 1 to win. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cubs win! Cubs win! Cubs win! Holy cow! Cubs win! Cubs win! After being behind 9-0, Cubs win! And look at them. They're mobbing Dwight Smith.